Happy Thanksgiving from South Florida Saltwater Fishing. Welcome to South Florida Saltwater Fishing. I'm Heath. These are the South Florida Fishing Girls, and it's Tips and Tricks Thursday. All right, so today on our agenda, what we have is we are going to show you how to do Key Largo. Before we get into this though, do us a favor. Hit the subscribe button, give this video a like, and leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. In Key Largo, you come down here, you might not know what to do if you're a tourist, or even if you live down here. There's so much stuff that you can always do. So we're gonna take you to several different spots that I have found and discovered, and people have shown me over the years and say, hey, this is what you can do. There are many things that you should know about. If you come down here on a boat, you're gonna need to know where to get gas from your boat. It's Rec 90, also known as ethanol free. You need to know where to go, and there's only a few spots that you can do it, especially on the north end of Key Largo. There is also only one Winn-Dixie, there is one Publix, and there's a few bait shops if you're gonna need that. And then there's a couple of great tourist traps that we're gonna show you where you can go. All right, folks, you know what time it is. Let's do this. We are here on the north end of Key Largo at the only gas station that has what's called Rec 90 fuel, ethanol-free fuel for where you can put a boat. So, I'll show you. That's the sign. This is a Tom Thumb. The red sign down there says Rec 90. This is literally the only gas station on the north end of this island where you can put fuel for your boat if you're trailing it. So you might want to hit it on the way south if you're driving by and you're going to need fuel. It's going to be this blue pump right here. They got a couple of them. Not a huge gas station. So the next place we're going to go to is the only Winn-Dixie located on the island of Key Largo. It's one of two grocery stores that are, you know, main chain stores. There's one Winn-Dixie and there's one Publix, and I'm going to show you where they both are. But this stop, we're going to the Winn-Dixie. It is on the north end on the southbound lanes of US 1, and we're getting ready to pull into it right now.
Oh yeah.
All right.
That's why you should never pull over that night.
All right, folks, like I said, the only Winn-Dixie on the island of Key Largo. This is it. So, you know, if you're heading south and you want to get some supplies, some ice, some goodies for going out on a boat, or, you know, if you're staying in a hotel or something and you want to stock up instead of buying what they got there, you can hit up this place. What we're doing is we're starting on the north end of the island, sort of heading our way south. So we're going to stop at all the little spots and show you what we got going on. But this will be one of your first spots that you want to get to. It's the Winn-Dixie. Look at the chicken. All right, here we are at the world famous Caribbean Club. Down here, there's a boat ramp. Down over here, there's a little bar. You can get you some goodies at night and go to it. There's also a boat rental place over here. And I think they have a little bit of a bait shack going on. I've never been to it, but you can see for yourself. Anyway, world famous place. This is a major spot where people come to visit all the time. Locals, both locals and visitors. Now we're going to pull into a nice little place, the Marriott Resort. All right, so this stop is on the, I want to say on the west side of Key Largo, not too far into the island, sort of still on the north end. It's called the Marriott Resort. It is a very nice place. We have stayed there several times. The rooms, it's luxury. It's not exactly the cheapest place in the world, but you'd most definitely get your bang for your buck. All right, so as I was saying, the amenities at this place are seemingly endless. You got a pool with a little beach. You got poolside service, a bar at the pool. There's a little breakfast lounge. There's a little beach with a volleyball and all sorts of great stuff. There's charter boats right there that you can book a charter and go out on the Gulf side, or they'll take you out through Adams Cut and you can go out fishing for the big boys out in the Atlantic Ocean. All right, so we're going to show you some of these goodies right now. This is the pool area. There's the bar way over there on that end. And right down here is the little private beach for the pool. Now, it's not open to the public unless you're a guest at the place, but you can, let's say you stayed at this place and then your checkout time was at 11, you are definitely invited to stay for the rest of the day and enjoy any of their amenities at no extra charge. So, I'm gonna give you a little better shot of this beach. It's a great place. Little cabanas, lounge, and you know, you got a place where the kids can come and play and enjoy. Now this up here is a place where you can go. They've got a buffet upstairs. You can eat breakfast. They serve lunch and dinner all different times. It's just it's a great place to come. Like I said, you're gonna spend a few bucks, but most definitely worth it. It will provide memories for your family that'll last a lifetime. All right, these are the charter boats. Several different things you can do. You can go out fishing. You can go out on sightseeing tours. You can go out scuba diving. You can rent wave runners. They pretty much got it all. The possibilities are endless. Another cool little great thing they got here is they've got their own dive shop. So let's say you come down here and you want to go diving and you forgot a few things. You can stop in. Sunscreen, mask, snorkel, fins, weight belts, tank if you're up to it. They got it. All right, so out here's a little bit of a playground that they got going on. Right here, we got the volleyball court. There's some beanbag tossing, a couple of hammocks. Nice little place right out on the bay. Now this is the bay side, basically the Gulf of Mexico. Kind of cool little aspect of the Keys is over here, you got the bay side, Gulf of Mexico, and literally less than 100 yards away, you got the Atlantic Ocean. Right here, there's a nice little fire pit. Lights up at night. It's got little crystals and stuff. It's very cool, very serene. Nice little cabanas, everything to hang out under. That'd be a nice little day. All right, we're gonna move on with this tour. Right now, this waterway right here goes all the way under this bridge. This is known as the Marvin D. Adams Waterway. To locals and people who've been here sometime, they know it as Adams Cut. This is one of the few channels that cuts from the Atlantic side, or known as the ocean side, to the bay side. Goes from what is called Largo Sound over into the bay side. It's got a very stiff current in it. You're not allowed to fish in it. It is a navigational channel, and it's heavily traveled by both visitors and locals alike. All right, so we just went and we just did a special thing. I'm gonna show you what we did first. We just went and we bought 5 stone crab traps that we're gonna assemble. These are the floats, this is the rope, and in here is the packaging, all the crates and the lathes and the lids and the locks and the little wood chew-away blocks. So in one of our upcoming episodes, we are going to assemble those, show you how to do it, how to pour the concrete, how to tag them properly, what to do with your buoys so that they're marked for recreational users, and we're going to go over all the rules that the FWC says you must abide by to be able to fish for stone crabs recreationally. And then we'll be doing that. So we're going to have some fun doing that. But I want to show you something. Right here, this is one of the 2 bait shops that I recommend if you come down to Key Largo. This is Captain Bad's Bait and Tackle, which is where we just got those stone crab traps. You can go to Cudjoe Sales, you can go to Captain Crooks, you can go to anywhere, Miami, travel all over, order them online. He's gonna sell them to you for the exact same price. At the end of the day, shipping and handling, everything, it's all the same. And if you want to, he will assemble them for you, pour the concrete, do everything for you, and show you how to mark them so that you're 100% just ready to go, drop and catch. Now, another little special thing. If you're ever in Key Largo, you're looking for Thai food, you're gonna wanna come to Num Thai. Best Thai food in Key Largo, I guarantee you, hands down. Been there, great stuff. Can't go wrong with Num Thai. So now we're at my go-to bait shop known as the Yellow Bait House. Very famous, very famous bait house, bait shack, bait shop to go to. If you're heading down to Key Largo, they got everything you need. Live shrimp, live pinfish, plethora of frozen baits, all sorts of t-shirts and apparel, sunscreen, trolling lures, jigs, weights, hooks, the whole plethora of whatever you may need. They also sell fishing licenses and crab traps. So, you know, this is your one-stop shop if you ever need to go to and you're heading south. Don't forget your bait if you're going fishing. All right,
You mean gas?
so we are coming up to one of the few lights known as Tarpon Basin Drive. You make a left down on this light, which means you'll be heading to the east, and you're gonna find the only Publix on the island. All right, so here we are. We are at one of the other only 2 major grocery shopping chain stores on the island of Key Largo. We are at the Publix. We're actually gonna run inside and get something to munch on and get a couple of snacks real quick, get a drink, and then we're gonna continue our tour. But if you're looking, like I said, you're heading south, it's at Tarpon Basin Drive, make a left, head in, you got a plaza, there's a Publix, there's a Kmart, there's a library, a driver's license place, there's a couple other little shops in this strip mall, but mainly this place is known for the Publix. So if you're looking to do some grocery shopping that you're more comfortable with, other than a local mom and pop place that's down around in the Keys that you might not necessarily be familiar with, you can hit this place up and feel safe and secure that you'll feel right at your home away from home. Right behind me, you got kids, they're gonna want to come to McDonald's on the drive down. It's just what you do. So you got your choice. You can either hit the one that's up north in Florida City before you get the 20-mile stretch and in there, or you can hit this one. This one is brand new. They just put it up less than 6 months ago. I'm sure it's great inside. I'm not going inside because we're in the middle of doing something right now, but just keep that in mind. There is a McDonald's. It is just south of Tarpon Basin Drive, the Publix that we just visited, and it's on the west side as you're heading south on US 1. McDonald's. You got kids, you're gonna be stopping here. So we're here at Shell World. We're gonna go on and take you on in and scope it out and see what it is. This is basically a little visitor's site where you can go and you can get nautical items, little gifts that you might want to bring to family after you visit down here in Key Largo. It is world famous, traveled by many people from all over the world, countries everywhere, Japan, Europe, Germany. Everybody that comes here comes to this place. It is a destination that you're going to want to hit when you visit Key Largo.
There's 2 around here.
They actually got the mermaids.
Do they actually?
Smells good. Hi. Place is really cool. It's got all sorts of stuff you might not think unless you really take your time to look through it. It's like an endless, long, 100-yard long store.
Father.
Left Shell World and we ended up getting a couple of headbands for the girls.
And also we got some stickers.
And we got a couple of stickers. All right.
Putting them on my backpack.
There we go. All right, you ready to head to the next place?
Yes.
All right, here we are at Miss Mac's Kitchen, right behind me. Famous for its key lime pie. So if you're ever hungry, driving south, you need a bite, you want some of that famous key lime pie that you've heard about, lots of folks, regulars, locals and visitors all stop at this place This place is famous for its key lime pie, so be sure and give it a try if you're in the mood for some. Since we're on the topic of food, this is a great place to stop, a little mom and pop joint that has been here forever. This is Tower of Pizza. If you're heading south, it'll be on the west side. Actually, it'll be on the same side if you're heading south on US 1. Tower of Pizza. It's been here forever. I've been coming here since I was a little kid, and it's almost a landmark down here. So, you know, if you're driving by and you're in the mood for some pizza, be sure to hit this joint up. It's gonna be our last food stop. This is Hobo's Cafe. Super famous for a great dining experience. Local food, local caught fish, you know, fresh stuff all the time. It's been here forever. Like I said, since I was a kid, I've been coming here, and you can try it out for yourself if you're ever in the mood. This is a local mom and pop shop that is definitely worth a go. US 1 traveling north, it'll be on the east side of the road, so give it a shot if you're wanting some good local food. So right down here, right behind me, is a very special place. It's where you can swim with the dolphins. They cater to children with special needs. The only catch to this place is that you have to make an appointment. You can't just walk in and be like, oh hey, can we swim with the dolphins? They're gonna turn you away. You make an appointment, and you can go and you'll swim with the dolphins. You will definitely have the memory of a lifetime. All right, this is gonna be our last stop on this tour. We are stopping at John Pennycamp Coral Reef State Park. We're gonna give you a little tour of what's going on in here. And they got a beach, they got a walking trail, they got a gift shop, they got all sorts of goodies, and we're gonna go over it with you step by step. So this is the little beach area at Pennycamp. You can go out. It's actual few real beaches in Key Largo. Most of them is all overgrown seagrass and rocks and gravel. This is actual sand. So as you can see, it's a great little beach to snorkel on. Full of life. Little crabs, barracudas, snappers, grunts. It's overgrown with you know, living vegetation. It's very safe for the kids to swim on. No predators swimming around. It's not too full. It's a great little getaway for a family vacation. Spend some great family time out on the saltwater in the beach. Secluded little nature area. Definitely a great one to get to. Family memories. Over here we got a little sort of cove that you can come. You can rent a canoe, and then there's canoeing paths that go all down back over in here from the that's Largo Sound out there. And then we come over here.
Oh yeah.
And there's all sorts of goodies. It's ultra clear water. Nice peaceful place. I'm gonna walk over here. There's a bridge right here that leads to a walking path. And you can see some folks down in there, maybe canoeing. We got some ibis going on. This is great. Over here is where you can rent kayaks.
It's a lot of money because it's a
You can book a snorkeling tour
Monopoly needs you to put
and go and have lots of fun, you know, that you might not otherwise get to ever do had you not visited a place like this. They also have sightseeing boats here. If you're just not into snorkeling and you want to go out and do that sort of goodness, this is an all-around great place for a visitor to come and experience stuff that you've literally never gotten to do and that you might not ever get to do ever again. So if you come to Pennycamp, make sure you do some of these activities that they have available for you. That way you don't miss out. Here we go, dive boat. Now we're gonna walk back towards the little hiking trail that they have here. We're crossing over a bridge and gonna see what's got to offer back here. A little nature trail.
No, there's rocks over here. Like over here would be a good picture.
And right behind me, they got a little playground for the kids. So, you know, if everybody's getting a little antsy, you want to stop, take a break.
This is amazing.
They can have a little fun for a couple minutes while, you know, you get some R&R. There's a little picnic bench right here that I'm sitting on. It's a shady spot, get you out of the sun for a second, and you know, the kids back here, back at the very end of the park by the nature trail, we've run into another little secluded beach. And go take a walk down by the water line and take a look. Let the girls dip their feet in the water for a second. Correct.
Probably so.
All right, well, this was a nature trail, but apparently it's still a little closed off due to damage from the Irma, exactly, Hurricane Irma. So we're gonna head back to the other beach. So this park is sort of the pinnacle of what it is to come and visit Key Largo. You've got everything you can do here. There's the little beach. There's a nature trail that's, well, it's kind of closed right now, but still walking around the park just in general is a nature trail in itself. There's snorkeling tours, there's sightseeing tours, there's kayak and canoe rentals. There's all sorts of goodness going on.
There's
and
also
you know,
a lot of tourists.
There's also a lot of tourists. But what there really is a place for you to gather memories with you and your family that will last a lifetime when you come here. This is not your everyday average little place that you come. You have to literally come down to the Florida Keys to witness a place like this. All right, everybody, that about does it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this special holiday version of South Florida saltwater fishing. How to do Key Largo. Look over here. Hopefully I can get these guys over here. We got some manatees floating in the canal, looking like they're just being lazy, swimming right over there. Maybe they'll come over here. Hey fellas, look at this. They got a little baby with them too. There's obviously daddy. Come and take a drip out of the leaky faucet, drink. And there's the mama. There's the baby. Look at this. This is awesome. Manatees always love taking a drink out of a leaky faucet. Some nice fresh water. Good to go. Anyway, we traveled up and down, saw bait shops, gas stations, grocery stores, tourist traps, and there is so much more that I didn't even touch. That is literally the tip of the iceberg. But that does give you a basis. If you're a first-time traveler down here to Key Largo, you can have some clue of where you might want to stop and peek your head in and say hi. Wishing everybody a safe and happy holiday. We'll see you next Tuesday for our Sunday showdown. Until then, South Florida saltwater fishing, going wherever the cool wind takes us.